Good morning and welcome back to the Now Morning Show, where we are celebrating World Sleep Day. And let me tell you, any day that I get to pull up in a satin robe, my head tie, and enjoy some good conversation is a great day. But today, it's going to be even better because as much as on set, we do still have our bed that you have the chance to win, outfitted with linens from Miguel Moses. We are talking sleep. And so I will remind you that you can head over to the Arima, Chagonas, Frederick Street, Port of Spain, El Socorro, Mucarapa Road, Princestown, Queen Street, Port of Spain, San Fernando, San Grande, and Trinity more locations for bedding like this and more. This morning, I am joined by a member of the All Mansions of Rastafari group and the founder of Stay Calm, It's Just a Plant. Joining me to answer the question, can cannabis help you get a good night's sleep? We are joined by Quilin Achat, aka Empress Q.
Give thanks.
Good morning.
Blessed rising to
and
everyone.
Welcome to the Now Morning Show.
Thank you.
I am thrilled to have you here this morning because every time we talk about sleep and we talk about relaxation, sleep aids are a part of the conversation. But for some reason, cannabis isn't necessarily at the top of the list, even though it is an all-natural, readily available option.
Yes.
So let's get straight into it because we know cannabis for recreational use, as we like to say. But let's talk about the medicinal usage. What are the benefits to using marijuana or cannabis for medicinal sleep aids?
Yeah, well, give thanks again for having me. I mean, on the whole, ganja is a herb. You know, cannabis sativa is a plant, and how it interacts with the body is very unique. You know, one of the things that I would like to let everybody know is that we have an endocannabinoid system. Dr. Mashula from Israel, who recently passed, was a pioneer in cannabis research. And one of the things he discovered in his research is that our bodies actually have cannabis receptors.
Oh, wow.
Right? So the endocannabinoid system, what it does is that it creates homeostasis in the body. Anytime we have pain or imbalance, we can take plant compounds. It's not just cannabis sativa. There are other plants that contain cannabinoids, but ganja contains the most. And the body accepts it and uses it to help bring us back into balance.
Nice.
And when it comes to sleep, that's what we're trying to accomplish, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when we talk about the actual options or the applications therein, we are, yes, achieving balance, but really and truly just using or invoking a system that already exists.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And so when we say smoking, one of the things we as Rastafari, we don't say is that it's recreational. You know, it's not like a drink, or it's not about getting high. It really is about bringing your body and your mind back into balance. That's why we use the herb. You know, obviously smoking is the most well-known application, and it works immediately. In terms of as a sleep aid, if people choose to use cannabis to smoke right before they go in their bed, within 10 minutes they would feel relaxed, they would be ready for a restful night's sleep. But there are other ways, you know, tea, you can just grow your herb. Yes.
I'll just take a sip of regular tea in the meantime, but yes.
And it's a green tea, obviously, not a black tea, so it doesn't contain caffeine. It's a herbal tea. And all you have to do is grow your plant. You're now legally permitted to grow 4 plants. So I encourage everybody to have some ganja in their kitchen garden, you know, a little plant or 2. And you can steep it and use it and drink it as a tea. Within 15, 20 minutes, you should feel a sense of relaxation. And then one of the other ways that I brought an example is cannabis oil. That you ingest, you put it under your tongue, we say sublingually, that penetrates into that membrane easily than if you swallow it and it goes into your stomach. And then you have to digest it and it takes longer. But if you just hold 10 drops under your tongue, within 10 to 20 minutes, you would feel a sense of relaxation as well.
Nice. Now, specifically using the term relaxation makes me think of friends who would sometimes use weed for social anxiety. Would you recommend in terms of that relaxation the same sort of usage?
Yes, definitely. I mean, there is so much research now that it's becoming legalized around the world. So, you know, I want people to jump on Google, check it up on what strains would work best for them.
Right.
There's always the question about CBD because that's been promoted in the US, right? As a legal cannabis extract. My issue with CBD alone is that it's not natural in the plant. The plant actually contains over 120 compounds, with THC and CBD being the most prominent ones. And when they work together, that's what brings what we say on sweet effect. You know, they work together, entourage effect. So when you isolate CBD, even though it works well for people with anxiety, whereas the THC may amplify that for people who have neurological issues and stuff, I don't want to eliminate THC. I'd rather you find a strain that has a low THC and a high CBD for that use, you know?
Well, we have real ways that we could stay calm because it is a plant, it is readily available.
Yes.
And persons like you who are out here educating the public on how they can use it to their benefit, not as we say recreationally, but medicinally, are definitely a part of progress towards that end. If we wanted to get more information, we wanted to get in touch with you, or if we wanted to become a part of any of the associations that you belong to, or even the access the materials that you've brought to us this morning, how do we find you?
Well, on Instagram, Stay Calm It's a Plant with 2 T's. Just Stay Calm It's a Plant. People love to put the just in there, right? Stay Calm It's just a plant. But it's Stay Calm It's a Plant with 2 T's at the end. And through that platform, they can message me. I can give them the link to All Mansions of Rastafari. And it's a platform that is community driven. And it's for the education, the edification of the Rastafari community, as well about cannabis sativa.
Well, this morning you have certainly shared some insightful information with us that I'm sure somebody is going to go and read a little bit more on.
I do hope so.
Because they really should just, well, stay calm because it's just a plant. And we are going to make the most of it. This morning joining us to answer the question of whether or not cannabis can help you get a good night's sleep, we're pretty sure that the answer is yes. Thank you very much for joining us
You're
this morning,
welcome.
Quilin.
Thanks so much for having me.
And of course, to continue to make sure that you have a good night's rest and in the theme of sleep, this morning we are taking a break to the sounds of our violinist on set, who is now in his jammies, getting ready to help us to continue to celebrate World Sleep Day. Guys, this is the Now Morning Show. Stick around. We're still going to tell you how you have the chance to win this lovely queen-size bed, and maybe even where you can get some of the lovely coverings like this one from Miguel Moses as well. Stick around, close your eyes, relax, and enjoy the Now Morning Show.